headstone of a clergyman accused of abusing an 11-year-old boy has been destroyed by the church after a campaign by his closest surviving relative.
Deirdre McCormack was so appalled by the allegations against late Canon Dermot Fogerty that she insisted that the memorial that she had paid for be demolished. Dermot Fogerty, who worked for the Catholic Church across Sussex, is accused of subjecting the 11-year-old to a 4-year campaign of abuse. Piers Hopkirk has our exclusive report.
Smashed with a sledgehammer, the headstone of Canon Dermot Fogerty is knocked down piece by piece. The tribute to the priest who served the Catholic community across Sussex reduced to rubble. For his closest surviving relative, who'd paid for the tribute unaware of the allegations against him, relief in her words that a lie had been laid to rest.
Huge relief. I really felt that the record had to be put straight. If you discover that something's happened that is very wrong, we've got responsibility as adults to face up to it. Trying to pretend it hasn't happened, it helps nobody.
Canon Dermot Fogerty was a senior Catholic priest in the Diocese of Arundel and Brighton. Serving for more than 60 years, he'd even met the Pope. But in this book, it's claimed he repeatedly abused a vulnerable 11-year-old boy.
Oxford academic Stephen Bernard says the abuse started in 1987 when he was 11. He says he suffered 300 separate sexual attacks until it ended in 1991. Canon Fogerty eventually died more than 2 decades later, in October 2012.
I think it's quite a significant move because it demonstrates that they have listened to family members and respected their wishes, and in doing that respected the wishes of those people who made the allegations against Canon Fogerty. So I think it's a step in the right direction.
Canon Fogerty's funeral in 2012 was attended by many senior church figures. 6 years on, it's thought to be the first time a priest's headstone has been destroyed in this way.
I think what this action does is recognise that there is serious and compelling evidence that this individual was involved in child abuse, and it's right in the light of that that they've decided to destroy this headstone.
In a statement, the Diocese of Arundel and Brighton said it was agreed with Deirdre McCormack that the headstone be removed as requested, saying it'll be replaced with a simple headstone. While this happened in a private graveyard, Deirdre McCormack said she wanted this footage to be shown publicly. One small step, she says, in trying to ease an alleged abuse victim's pain.
Well, Piers Hopkirk joins me now. Piers, it's quite an unusual set of circumstances. How significant is the removal of the headstone? Is it a kind of admission by the church?
Well, Deirdre McCormack herself is very clear on this. She says the church authorities had to cede to her wishes simply because the headstone was hers. She had paid for it, she had organised the inscription on it, therefore she was within her rights, therefore, to ask for it to be destroyed. What she considers more significant, I think, that in the wake of the publicity generated by her campaign to have this gravestone destroyed, at least one other alleged victim has come forward. She hopes now that possibly more light will now be shed on Canon Dermot Fogerty.
Piers, thank you.